Hi guys, and welcome to another Divi theme video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, in this basics video we're going to show you how to use filters. If I enable the visual builder and go down, we've got a section here, the blue tab, a row, the green tab, and the module, the dark tabs here for modules. And filters can be applied to all of these. So let's go into our section. Our section's got that image in the background there. If I go in there, we go over to our design tab and down to filters, you'll see a load of sliders. And a lot of them are self-explanatory. Hue, you can get some lovely effects with the hue. If you slide this along, you'll see the colors changing there. And you can match things on your site with it. That's a great little filter. Saturation is obviously the brightness of the colours and the saturation and the richness of the colours. So if I bring that up, it becomes more vibrant. If I lower it down, it becomes more like black and white. If you do something with the filters here, and this is common to most parameters on the Divi theme, if you don't like it, simply select it, delete it, and it'll go back to the default for you. Obviously, brightness is brightness. Contrast, that's the difference between the dark and the light. If I pull it up, there'll be more contrast, making the darks darker and the lights lighter. If I take it down, it'll be more smooth and less graduation between the two. And again, you can slide, you can type in a value, and you can increment up and down with the little arrows to the side to fine tune. If you want to invert, you can get some real crazy colors going on. What it's going to do is absolutely turn everything in that section to the opposites on the color wheel. And that's great for matching with images and things like that. And what we can do, and I'll demonstrate this in a minute, is get some crazy effects going with hover effects. Sepia, for those that don't know, is going to make it kind of look like an old-fashioned type photo. It sort of washes it out. And the more you bring it up, it's going to sort of get a yellowy type hue. And opacity is one of my favorites for hover effects. Opacity is transparency or see-throughness. And again, with the slider, if you take it all the way to the left or down to 0%, the more you take it, the more invisible it becomes. And again, these are great for hover effects with modules on top of things. And the next one down, we've got a blur. And again, really that's going to work well with a hover effect or a scroll effect, and we'll cover those in different videos. You can use blend mode. Blend mode will blend it with anything that's down behind it. We haven't actually got anything behind it at the moment, so we no need to use that one. So let's go up and create a transition effect with a hover. So I'll use hue for this. Let's have it start off like this, and then when we put our mouse on it, let's change it so it goes something like this. To do this, it's common to most Divi modules. If you hover over the dark legending, you'll see some icons appear to the right. If there's an arrow there, click on the arrow on the filter that you want to use. We've got a desktop state when your mouse is not on it, and a hover state when your mouse is on it. So the desktop, we're going to start right where it is. And then when we hover over it, I want to change it to something perhaps like this. That'll grab people's attention. Now the default time Divi takes to change from desktop to hover state is 300 milliseconds. I like to slow that down for a bit of drama. And to do that, we can go to the Advanced tab, go down to Transitions. There you'll see the transition duration. There's the default 300. Let's slow it down a little bit, and you can either slide it up again or type in a value, however you wish. I'm going to leave everything else just like it is. I don't want any delay. I want it to happen as soon as they put the mouse on it. And speed curve I like to use, I think the default is ease, but I like to use ease in, ease out. That way when you take your mouse off of it, it'll ease back out again. So let's save this and see what we've got. Save the page changes and exit the visual builder. There we go. And when I put my mouse over that top section there, you'll see it's turning colours, and it's taking about 3/4 of a second to do that. If I take my mouse off, it's going to go back to how it was. And if you're mousing around a site and something like that happens, it's going to get your attention pretty quickly. So there you go guys, there's a brief overview of using the filters with the Divi theme. I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, this has been Jamie with System22 and WebDesignAndTechTips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.